Professional Language Solutions, or PLS, is a company that I founded in 1991 and have been running ever since. And we basically organise foreign language training and language assessments for corporate clients and government clients. For many years now, we've been very strong in the field of language testing in the oil and gas industry, in construction sector, and other areas where there are large numbers of non-native speakers employed in safety critical situations.
Supreme is a supplier, manufacturer and distributor of 5 main product categories, those being batteries, lighting, vaping products, household and sports nutrition and wellness. We've got about 250 people, direct employees, and we have about an additional 50 agency staff on site. I think the biggest challenge is ensuring that all our staff have a really adequate understanding of our health and safety policies and procedures. So not just site-wide, but when people are being trained to use machinery, it's really important that we know that they fully understand the training they're being given, that they can read warning signs, stop signs on machines and things like that. Really basic things like wearing a high vis, wearing safety shoes, following the green walkways, all the way through to being able to lift correctly, operate the machines correctly. And so this is where sort of the health and safety English, or the need for our staff to understand health and safety English, came in.
So when I first came, I 100% didn't understand. It was like Chinese for me. It's not my first language, so it was the barrier to talk to anybody. It was a shock, yeah. You
put into Google English language testing and it is really sort of basic. We realised that they were testing people on whether they could go into a restaurant and order a pizza, or tell us they'd been to the park, and that wasn't relevant to the staff we had on site here. And I looked for about 2 months, drew a number of blanks. We came across PLS, and this was talking about health and safety English, and I thought that's what we need, that's exactly us. Contacted Crispin, and we got into conversation around how we could tailor a test, which again was just magical because it was exactly what we needed. We needed to know that people understood our health and safety policies, they understood our training, and this was actually going to test that. From there, we shared a lot of our information in terms of the site inductions we do, the training documents we use. We shared pictures of the signs we've got around the site. From there, Crispin and his team began to build us an assessment, a test. And we went back and forth for a number of weeks tailoring that, and we could trial it and run it until we got to a point where we were happy. I think one of the hardest things was, because we do warehousing and manufacturing, one size didn't fit all for us, so it was trying to get enough warehousing content and enough manufacturing content, and it's still being relevant to everybody.
The biggest takeaway that I've had through working with Supreme is the huge benefit that is accrued by working in a genuine partnership with the client. We were able to provide a high level of customization through working very closely with their own HSE department. Their feedback on our provisional draft questions was invaluable, and that's what really enabled us to give them a product that is what they were looking for.
I think for us, the assessments give us reassurance that the staff that we have on site are working safely, and they give our insurers a reassurance that they know that when we bring people to site, we are carrying out these assessments with them before they start work, before they step foot through the door, and we're guaranteeing that they have an adequate level of understanding to be safe in the workplace. And that's the ultimate goal, is that everyone that comes to site can do their job safely and efficiently.